how much that I love you. Let me tell you, me one say. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, didn't know shit. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me life. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, that me love, that me love. And no dance and sing and nothing, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. Tell me we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under, I know. Put your love in my life, control that. I lay down my life this way. Do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way. And all the bad things, they turn and away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yes, for me. Greetings. Oh gosh, let me look like something a little bit. Greetings, y'all. How y'all doing? Okay, Ron Johnson, round of applause, please. How are y'all doing? Greetings, greetings. Well, I have called on the Lama Dama, Muriel Light, Papa Candelo, and Yehuda to get this healing underway, baby. And we need to do it together. I got a little Alka-Seltzer right here. I don't like Alka-Seltzer. I do not like it. I don't like it. Can't make me. I drink it and I be about to gag like somebody trying to put a dick in my mouth. I'm telling you, it's disgusting. I got about this much water, and I got no, you can't ask me nothing, girlfriend. You cannot. I'm sorry. We about to do a fundraiser. Mm-mm. I'm not feeling at my best, but I'm trying to get there. I've called on my deities, and my body is exhausted. I really need to rest. Um, I just said, no, you can't ask me nothing. And you put the question in there anyway. What? That's not even a question. If you're spiritual and you've dreamt of a young lady, then maybe reach out to her family. Reach out to her family and see what they say to you. Tell them what you have. Tell them what you're feeling. Um, just let them know that you've dreamt of her or where you believe she may be. You know. Greetings, everyone. I'm gonna be trying to drink this little Alka-Seltzer real quick. Mm. Ooh, child. My body is exhausted. I feel like the fourth temptation. I ain't lying. My body is exhausted and I just need some rest, really. But I wasn't able to really. God, that's disgusting. Ooh, that's nasty. Mm. Oh, gosh. We're going to get this fundraiser underway because why is we raising funds? Because the bishop woke up to no money in her account and life has not stopped. And I was able to, by the donations that were sent to me, let me say gratitude on that. By the donations that were sent to me, I was able to pay for my car because didn't know how I was going to do that. At the time of me making my announcement this morning that I was going to do this, I had $100 in my account. And people have helped me, and then some people reached out to me because they needed help. So I had to share what I had with some other people who support me, who was on the brink of losing their shit. And sometimes you just got to pay it forward. You know, how about, baby, you should get a job. Long dick in the mouth. How about that? No. Where are my mods at? If you see any fuck shit in my chat, get them out of my chat. I already got Perry Long Dick mouth in his fucking mouth out. He's been blocked. Nobody is getting timed out. We're blocking everyone. Okay. And for the next person who feels like they need to ask that question, I have a job. I work for the spirit. I know you're upset that you don't work for the spirit and that your mother and your grandmother told you about Jesus all your life and he's never still done anything for you. I'm sorry about that. They don't have nothing to fucking do with me. Go run your dicks in your mouth somewhere else. Got it? Great. Because the way I feel, bitch, I'm going to let you know something. Whew. And period. You're not being forced to be here. I have not asked nobody to be here. I'm not twisting no hands to be here. You here because you want to be here? Great. Oh, God, that's disgusting. They say, how that song go, fuck a job, I am the job, period. I am the job, and that's what they be mad about. That's what they be mad about, you know. But let's talk about a few things on how the spirit has been moving and healing and doing beautiful works and workings. Um, Everything over this weekend, my job that I do, running my record label, where I spent a lot of my money, reason why I don't have any, helping other people's dreams manifest and come true, went very, very well. But because people are shysters, I've had to come out of pocket a lot of money, you know. And so I'm just doing what I can to try to make things happen for people. Um, I am, you know, that's part of my job working for the spirit, that I try to work on the behalf of other people, trying to make things happen. And so, because people feel like they're important, like I really want to kill you. I do. I hate to say that. I do. I really want to kill you because you keep jumping your ass in my chat and we've blocked you several times. What person in a right fucking mind just keep going making pages like you're so fucking miserable? I hope you get hit by a car in front of your family and die immediately. I mean that. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. What's up, Quee H? How are you? I see that you need a manager. Um, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So, Ash Rick called me last night, and she said, um, "Quatita, who do I call on because I can't breathe? My chest is hurting. Who do I call on?" For donations, it's scrolling at the bottom. AWWTA. God, that is such a nasty taste in my mouth, child. Ooh wee. Ooh, that's nasty. And she said, "Who do I call on?" And I said, you call on the Lama Dama. I said, what part of your body is hurting? Because Lama Dama heals. Marguerite is healing medicine. And what part of the body is hurting you? And she said, her chest. I said, you call on Papa Candelo. And then you call on Yehuda for the overall. I'm going to play you the message that later came back to me. Okay. Oh, girl, I got to put something in my mouth. Cause that was nasty as fuck. Like that is giving me a nasty taste, y'all. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, why is so funny? He took these kids off at the pool first, but I'm doing. She's so funny. My J is funny. She went to go get the food. Let's see. I just want you to hear the message. This is the picture she sent me of herself in the hospital. She said she went just in case she wanted to see, to make sure. Turn this up so y'all can hear it.
What's up, wife? I'm in hospital.
She calls me wife.
Getting checked out. I got to do some chest. My dad do some checks, X-rays. They're checking for a blood clot and checking my urine for kidney stones and other stuff. So I'm going to keep you posted on what's going on.
And she did. She kept me posted. And what she ended up sending back, I'm going to call her. Let me call her because I want her to tell y'all. I don't want to tell y'all. I'm going to let her tell y'all. Maya's a whole comedian. You hear me? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, I'm on the live, and I would like for you to tell the people your experience with the deities yesterday. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. The folks can hear you. We on the live.
Okay, so yesterday when I called Quatita, I was in immense pain. I could not barely breathe. I couldn't move or anything. My mom thought I was having a heart attack. She just wanted to rush me to the ER. I didn't know what to do. And the only thing I could think was to call Quatita and ask her what deity or which deities do I call on to get relief in my body and to be healed. And she answered the phone immediately, which I was so grateful. And she told me which deities I needed to call on and show gratitude to. And I did exactly what she said. And within, I would say, 60 seconds of me getting off the phone with her, I started to feel relief. Within 2 minutes of me getting off the phone with her after that, I showed gratitude to the deities, and I was in so much pain because I couldn't move. I was just crying out to them. And after I cried out and I showed gratitude, all my pain was taken away immediately. I was in no more pain. I could move. I could breathe. I could not breathe, and I could take a deep breath. Everything, all my pain in my entire body was gone. I went to the emergency room anyway, just to get clear my mind, just to get, make sure I didn't have an infection or anything like that. And I went in and I had no infection nowhere in my body. My blood is usually low. I'm anemic, and so I usually have low blood. All of my levels were perfect.
Yes.
I was perfect, and I went in there just feeling amazing. And so the deities heal immediately. I'm feeling amazing right now.
Better. Yeah, I feel my deities work. I feel it coming. I'm moving light and shit. I see it lighting coming in and out. It's crazy. That ain't even false lighting. That's the light coming in through the damn window.
That's crazy.
I'm so glad, and I appreciate you for coming on, just sharing your story really quickly, Ash.
Yes.
For y'all don't know, this is Ash Rec. She's normally in the chat. Her name is Ash Rec, And I just wanted her to share because I do know that it works and works in real time, so.
Yes, it do. Real time. Much gratitude to the deities and to Quatita, and to Spirit.
Gratitude, Ash. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you soon. All right. So, like I feel better, but I do know that I'm exhausted, and Yehuda kept telling me when I was trying to rest early, kept saying, put your phone down. You need sleep. And so when I would try to sleep, things would happen. Yeah, I got to put a chip in my mouth or something because that shit was so nasty. Oh my God. So I'm gonna see if I can get one more person to give y'all some clarity on something, and then we'll go into some healing. Oh, there she go. I think that's her, Terica. I'm meant to call you. Let me see, Terica. If this you, I'm calling you.
Hello?
Terica.
Yeah, I see. I sound like that's me.
turn your playback down.
Yeah, turn the live down. Turn the live down. Okay, I got it down.
So tell the people what happened with your experience, as far as what you did with the finances, how Yehuda and the deities worked in your life today.
Oh yeah, so I walked to the store and really I want to start it off with before that I was getting like real sleepy earlier that day, and I felt like it was some type of negative energy because I remember when you were doing a live with Princess Diana and they were trying to put you to sleep. I felt like if I would have went to sleep I would have missed out on all of it. I just had to say that first. But I was walking to the store and I came across $10. I was finna go spend 10 and I found $10 on the ground. Basically the 10 I was finna go spend. And then I found a lottery ticket and I was finna overlook it at first and I came back through and I picked it up and I played the exact same numbers with the 10 I had just found. I played the same numbers with for the they had 10-20 and they had played it for the morning. So I played that and this morning I done woke up and checked the numbers and I hit for $400 on the lottery.
Yes, she did. She called me so excited, telling me about how the deities and the spirit that moved in her life. And so yeah, I'm so glad. I just wanted you to share that real briefly. Gratitude. I'll let you get back to the chat.
Yes, ma'am.
Gratitude. The deities and the spirit is real. For the young lady in the chat, Tekka, those pages are not real pages. Those are fake pages, and you'll quickly see that if you ever give them any of your money, honey. I suggest that you report and block those pages and do not communicate with them. When you see people coming on here trying to discredit the deities and the spirit, you should ask yourself what kind of energy they carry. So my mother hid for 40,000 after I did my ritual. I'm just trying to tell you something. Yeah. For the person that said, why don't I get a job? This is my job. And the spirit takes care of me. And the spirit tells me, like they told me this morning. He said, I asked for money and woke up to 5,000, period. The spirit said, run you a fundraiser. You ain't got to ask for charity, but you can do some readings. And so that's what I do because that's my motherfucking job. I just know I need my body to be completely healed and I need rest. I'm not getting enough rest, but we had so much shit to do. Still got shit to do. I must get my artist Tracy. I have to get gratitude, Sean Edwards. He has a performance on the 23rd in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tracy does. And this is going to be his preliminary for LaFace. I was told that they're no longer going under LaFace Records, but I'm going to call them that because that's what we know them as, LaFace Records. And so Tracy will be doing a preliminary showcase the 23rd of April in Cincinnati, Ohio. And so my life doesn't stop because I still own and operate two companies, which is the Walk with the Ancestors, as well as Graveyard Records Management and things like that. So we make real shit happen where you sit behind your keyboard being miserable and want people to give you some attention. But again, I hope the spirit gives you all the attention that you need. Since you don't have nothing to do with your time, we feel like you don't deserve it. Period. So I am going to do some readings. So I have a lot of people on my roster right now that I'm trying to manage. My next people up to do something would be Bless Montana, who performed at the after party. There wasn't an after party, but after party. Joke the Great. We're moving, on her. And then I have an artist by the name of Dominique. She is a reggae spiritualist artist, and she's fire. If I could just play you a little bit of Dominique's shit, so you will see what I'm talking about as far as her talent goes. And I'm also going to give you she's fire. Play this one. She's on SoundCloud. This is called Implicit. Her name is Glow.
It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. It's gonna be different this time around the sun. Small people waking up. Wait. More people rise up. Turn up, people waking up. Wait. More people rise up. Turn up, it's gonna be different this time. It's gonna be different this time. Different this time. Different this time.
That's her. She's dope, man. She's dope. And I try to rock with those who rock, you know what I mean? But I definitely appreciate all that. Gratitude, Sarissa. Turn up the frequency is for real. So we're gonna get started, but I want to go through and do some healing exercises. I see some people saying pick me. This is a fundraiser, so you got to send in your money for a reading. And we're not doing like no $5 readings or nothing like that. We're gonna have to get monies up so we can get some readings done. But we're gonna do some healing work first. And so I haven't been moving the frequency like I normally do just because I've been so busy. So we're gonna you say she does what she does, V. All right. So if any of you know, we're gonna call out to the Lama Dama, okay? And we're gonna ask her to heal and give healing, heal our bodies. I ask that our frequencies are raised. We ask that the power of the Lama Dama come upon us and that we are healed immediately. We ask that Papa Candelo show up and show out in full time, real time, to give us healing because it seems like we all need some healing in our chest area, our heart spaces, or the chest area. So we show love and we show gratitude. We show gratitude to yourself, who is our arm and our back. And we ask that our bodies are completely healed from the inside out. We show gratitude to Squipalish for our intestines and things like that to be healed. We show gratitude to Marilite, which is the medicine. We show gratitude. We know that we will be healed fully from the inside out. We show gratitude to Yehuda for the covering and for the healing, for the desires of our hearts be manifested and brought to full light. So we are giving our potential and what we can do fully in healing ourselves and bringing prosperity upon us. We show gratitude. We show gratitude, Lama Dama and Papa Candelo. Yes. All right. Yes. Yes. So I actually have put in the chat um yes. Let me see, let me make sure I read that correctly. Yes, so the cash apps are going towards, because the way I'm gonna do it is like, if you want a reading you have to send in your cash app, and I'll get to you, if you have PayPal or things like that. Absolutely, we can do it that way as well. Um, but if you just wanted to send in a donation, you are welcome to just send in a donation. If I'm being quite honest, I still need some rest. I know I need rest. My body needs to rest to be able to reset itself. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna pull from the Cash App, you guys. Um, and we'll go through very quickly. We'll go through very quickly. And you got to have a question. Lakeisha, Lakesha. See. All right. So, I show gratitude for the donations. For a reading, it has to be more than $25. Okay. So, Keisha Duck, what's your question? We'll go ahead. Gratitude, Janice. What's your question? I need a question. You say, because that can go long, and I don't want to do that because I want to be able to get some rest. Um, what's the question? And then I also have, you said, Aaron, drop them stacks, Aaron. If you can pose your question as well. Gratitude, Kwana Flores. I definitely am. Gratitude. Tell her I finally went and I need money. Okay, but what's the question? Let's get a question though, so we can get something for you. We can get you answered. So, you say my raise, how long? I honestly feel like you have some time for that. Um, yeah, you got some time for that, Queen. I'm sorry, we can't use the word queen, child, Lord. You got some time for that. But what I will say is this: when you feel like it's time to make that move, it's time for you to make that move. I saw what she asked. Did her mother have a question, a message for her? I saw that. And I said it needs to be a question. That's what I said, though. I'm trying to figure it out. But to answer that, I feel like you have a while before you receive that raise. But she keeps talking about if it's time for you to make that move, then you need to figure out when it's time to make that move. The one thing I do want to say is trusting your gut. Um, and that goes for even feeling well. Um, because they keep saying the anatomy, but I feel like something about the anatomy is just not sitting right because it's something with the stomach or the upper chest area. Don't waste too much of your time on things that don't really matter to you, because she makes me feel like you keep doing that. You keep circling the block, keep coming back trying to see if things have changed. She says when you see that it did not change, you need to move forward. Your chest is killing you. Yeah. Because that was the first thing I heard was the anatomy and making sure that that's correct. So I need you to make sure that that's correct. So you probably need some of this healing. Please call upon the Lama Dama and Muriel Light, Papa Candelo, and Yehuda for their healing. Make sure you put something up on the altar for them as well. Let me send love and kisses to you from Mom, but she's not the only one there. There's another woman that's also present, Kisha Duck. So I don't know if you also have a grandmother or an aunt, but there's another female that's also crossed, as well as a baby boy or a little boy. I need to acknowledge that too. So I blow kisses to you. Gratitude. Aaron. Aaron dropped them stacks. Oh, that's your aunt. Okay. Absolutely. Aaron dropped them stacks. What's your question? And then we have Alicia. Aaron dropped them stacks. Please let me know which one you are, cause I don't. Jerry. Jerry. Jerry, are you Aaron? Jerry, are you Aaron? Because you keep putting questions and now we're getting ready to block you. Are you Aaron? Okay. You say, yes, it's Jerry. Okay. Because you didn't ask many questions here and I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. So which question are we going with? Okay. Because you've asked a couple of them. You said, do I have gifts and how can I open them? And will I find love in this lifetime? Okay. And then Ali Marsh, you're Alicia. Okay, great. Okay. So the first question is, will you find love? Yes, but you have to be ready for it. I feel like it's already been in your life at some point, but I feel like at the time or you were not ready for it or something. But you have to soften yourself up. So, oh, you just sent the donation. Okay, well, gratitude, mama. You have to soften yourself up. Something, Jerry, about you just being way too hard or way too hard on yourself. But I feel like you found love at some point, but I feel like you were not ready for it at that time. I don't know if it's going to circle itself back. Um, it's something about the bruise. I don't know if you have a bruise on your heart or what that is, but there's something about a bruise, and we need you to allow the goodness of love to come in and be manifested. Now, I feel like you thought you were in love a few times. I feel like you thought you was in love a few times. If you send that's not how we doing things. That's not how we gonna do things. That's not how we, and whoever just sent that Apple Pay and tried to put the question in there, you see I'm online. That's where your question needs to be. Um I'll look at it, but it's gonna make it difficult for me. So we can't do that like that, okay? I'll get to you and look at it though. I will not forget. Also, Jerry, I want you to stop pushing people away or pushing things out. And I feel like sometimes it could just be either the attitude or the clinginess of both. Yeah, okay. It is damaged. But see, there's a clinginess and some sort of bruise on your heart that you have suffered from that. And I feel like you need more liquids or fluids in the body. You need to drink more water. Now, your other question was, and we'll only do this time. The other question was, do you have a gift? Yes, you have a gift, but it is about you opening it and focusing on that. Um, I will get to you. You don't have to tell me that you sent in a donation because I'm gonna get to you. Matter of fact, we're not gonna accept no more donations until I get to these people first. So if I don't make it, to other people, then that's gonna be okay because I'll just take what I have here. Okay. Jerry, I would like for you to just because it's something about the head or headaches as well. And I don't know if that's you or if that's someone around you, Jerry, but I'm going to say that too. I really kind of want you to pay attention to that rubbing of your temples, allowing some of that energy to be released because you carry a lot of energy for some reason, and some of it you carry in your head. Okay. Um, and when I say that, I don't mean like, oh, you're making it up in your head. I mean like a lot of your stress, people carry it in their shoulders. I feel like you carry your shoulders in your head. Okay. So Alicia says she is going to pass on that. Eric Colon. Eric. Gratitude, Jerry. Eric, are you on here? I am so exhausted. It's not even funny. Also, Tia. Shatia. Okay, Jose. What's your question, Jose? What's your question, Jose? Trying to make sure I didn't miss your question. And then Tia, what's your question too, please? What's your next financial endeavor? Okay, great. It You lost in the sauce. Well, it actually feels like you need to be focusing on building your brand of self, because they say behind the camera and in front of the camera, you need to look at some sort of clothing line, producing that, getting yourself booked and different things like that. I did see that. Getting yourself booked and things like that. um Also, you need to release some energy too, because your energy is connected to the love life, and we want you to release that energy as well. um do I need to take a day trip to Florida? Listen, we want you behind the camera and in front of the camera, but I also keep seeing you modeling clothes. So it feels like maybe one of these clothes or clothing line, you need to be investing in self, so you self can have that as well. They said bust it down. Don't be afraid to step out there on faith and make it go and do what it do. So you should probably call on Befendia, of course, Yehuda, and also it's not paid, but if you are interested in coming to Vegas to model for MBG, the clothing line that will be doing this thing June 11th, let me know. Reach out to the MJ4 Black Magic email address. Okay. Don't be afraid. Call on them and allow them to move in your life, because that's why we started this way, so you can see it and you'll see it manifest in real time. Like, you got to get pumping, Jose. You need to get a YouTube channel. You need to be doing things on there and monetize that. Also, you can do some sort of like currying, some kind of curry service that will give you some good money as well. Whether that's like Uber, DoorDash, or if you're working for a curry service where you are delivering things to people's door. I would like for you to look at that, because that's going to bring you some money. Shatia, what's your question? I'm so sleepy. Okay, you said I went to your aesthetic in Atlanta. When mama came to me for healing, she said I was confused. Why is that? Am I confused about my partner? Okay. Gratitude, Jose. Reach out to us, please. Your confusion is about self. And yes, it's connected to the partner, but the confusion is about self and what you need to let go of in order to have a successful relationship. Because it feels like you go back and forth inside of your mind on some things, even connected to this relationship. Also, it feels like you kind of make up reasonings or excuses on some things when it comes to this relationship. They make me feel like it's not really in your nature for you to be so confused. So we want you to get the confusion out. It also has something to do with your family. Like it's something about your family that makes you so confused about your love life and things like that. And they say you don't need to ask or answer any questions about the things that you're doing or what you have going on. So the confusion is really with self and who you are. Because there's something about this relationship, girl, that makes you question yourself. It makes you question yourself. It makes you question about who you are and what you are bringing into this relationship or what you bring to the table. So we need you to not be so unsure of self. So you feel like you don't owe any explanation to the person you're in a relationship with or to your family. You only owe that shit to self. And no more breaking bonds with people for the sake of this relationship either. Let me know that you understand that. Gratitude, Sharon Easter. I need to know you understand that. Please hit the like button as you come into the building. Sag Glam. I think Sag Glam, you said something about your business. Repeat that for me. You understand. Okay, gratitude, Tia. Is he for you? The fact that you knew you had to ask that question tells you the answer. Let me ask you this. Girl, let's get into it. Let me ask you this. How many times during the week and during the day do you say that he makes you happy? And honestly, can mean that. Maya went and bought me a piece of cake from a place called A Piece of Cake. When I tell you this red velvet cake is so good. Want some? And bite? And bite. Yeah. Open up. Oh, your mouth. It's, did y'all just see that? Did y'all see that miss go across my head? Did y'all just see that miss go across my head? You said a piece of cake made you gain weight in college? Mm. You say yes. Child, this is so good. You probably bring it out. You eat some red velvet. So I did see it, stuff like that a lot. You was focused on the cake. That shit went right across my motherfucking head. Please do. It was on the corner. I mean, really. You said I seen it, I replayed it. I'm telling you, it went straight across the top of my head. It was a mist. I saw it. My eyes got this motherfucking big. I love the spirit. We're gonna go on and go get some more. Let's see. Sag Glam. Come on, because you asked a question about your career, I think. Dark mist ain't necessarily bad. Let me see, because I know I seen your question. Let me see. Sag Glam. Will I get clients from my makeup business? Okay. First thing they said, yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. But Sag Glam, you have to be your own walking billboard. It is something about your advertisement. You need to be advertising a little bit more, okay? You also need to do some free work so people can start to see what you do. Practice, practice, practice is what they say. They also say sometimes it's not about monetary value. Like nothing is shifting. I don't know why this light keep going up and down, and that's a natural light coming from the sun outside. There's something about don't allow people to belittle you, Sag Glam, or belittle your dream, or belittle what you're trying to do, as if that's not something that is so valid. Gratitude. Like you can make a lot of money. You can make history for your own family, being the first to do something that's going to be so great. I don't want you. I'm answering you right now, Sag Glam. You must have just came in. I'm answering you already. I don't want you to just sit on different things. Like I said, if you just came in, then you've missed your message already, Sag Glam. Because I'm almost done answering your question. So you're going to have to play this back. I'm going to just finish it out. In order for you to do that, you're going to have to be that walking billboard. Stop allowing people to come in and tell you certain things about your business or what you need to do with your business, or not even respecting it as if it is a real business. You have to get out there and start to put yourself out there. Your thing is going to be your need celebrity clients. So you need to find you someone to push. I show gratitude to you, Sag Glam. Mina Love, get another question or I'm going to exit you from my chat, and you're always here. Get another question. That's a negative question. You also, Sag Glam, need to look at putting your name on your own products. It does not look like the makeup. It looks like brushes. So you need your name on your own products, like brushes, Sag Glam. That is also going to help you. Gratitude, Mina. And I don't know if you've sent in your pay even for that, though, Mina. Okay? Because we have put a hold on it. So I'm going to look back at this Cash App. We've put a hold on anybody sending anything. let me say this, because Spirit is sending a message for someone, and I don't know who this is, but Spirit keeps saying you need to pay your restitution, meaning you had some sort of court case or law case or something with the court systems, and Spirit saying this is not for Sage Glam, this is for somebody else that's on here. Spirit say don't forget to pay your restitution, whatever that is that you need to pay connected to going to court. You need to pay that, or you're going to regret that. Okay. Okay, let me write these down. So nobody else send any money, please. We actually cut it off. I still see donations coming in. No more money to be sent, please. Because I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. I need to stay down. My body is exhausted. So don't send any more money, okay? Gratitude. Yeah, see, this listing got extremely long, and this was not supposed to be this. Anybody else send anything? You're sending in a donation. To it anyway, even though it's not what I said, but I'm so sleepy. It's ridiculous. I just ain't had sleep for real in days. And how can I heal my body if I don't lay myself down, you know? Hold on. See, there was a lot of people on there. Okay. Let's see, okay. I'm seeing her question. Okay. I show gratitude for the donations as well. I already have you down, Annie. No more money, please. I'm so upset. I asked no more donations be sent. That's how I know y'all don't really care about me. Because y'all just go keep sending it in. I appreciate it. Hold on. Y'all don't love me. All right, almost done, y'all. Wait a minute. This listing got too long. So I see other people still just sent in some. Hold on. Yeah, I've asked for nobody to send any more money, please, because I can't get to everybody. I need to lay down. I'm exhausted. I just needed to raise something because I'm just at a loss here. Hmm. All right. All right. So we have Keisha Kyesha. Keisha Kyesha. What's your question? And then after her is Annie Austin. Annie, what's your question? Okay, I see you, Millsap. What's your question, Miss Keisha? So my cutoff is Ivory Thornton. Anybody after Ivory Thornton, you have sent in a donation, and we show gratitude. Okay, is the divorce the right thing for me to do? Let's take a look at it. Well, let me understand. Did you want to do a trial run first? Like, were you wanting to separate for a little bit or something, or did you separate for like 6 months? Because they're giving me 6 months or something about trial. Um, because I almost feel like you went back and forth in your mind for like 6 months. And then Annie, is the choice between Charlotte and Charleston, because you say you did you want to do a trial run? Because it's something about the last 6 months, Keisha. And then it's something about also you not blaming yourself either. Don't blame yourself for the divorce or the pending divorce or the upcoming divorce, because the divorce is going to happen. But it is something about the last 6 months, like the last 6 months is then it should, Annie. You need to look at something else also besides Charlotte. But hold on. You say, yes, ma'am, I've been going through it. Well, there's a female that's crossed over that's from your mom's side. And I don't know if that's like your mom, your aunt, or your grandmother. Um, there's also a T name that I need to acknowledge. It could be living across, Keisha. But what they said is stop selling wolf tickets, because you've been saying that you were going to do this for a very long time. And it's not that you don't want to, it's that you have not stepped fully into what you said you was going to do. And like I said, this has been for like 6 months, about a trial period. Because I feel like at some point you were going to do this, and then you did something that held you there even longer. They say you are wise, continue to make these wise decisions. But I do feel like, again, to answer the question, that the divorce is going to happen, but I feel like it should have been happened. Um, only because you've been wanting to, like I said, for 6 months or more, and you have actually been stagnant, and everything that you were going to do or trying to do because of this, like it almost takes focus in your life. Like it's almost like nothing else comes up in conversation but this shit. So I feel like we need to take care of this before we can do anything else. Probably not Cole Brady, because I need to lay down. Now, Annie, I also want you to look at Charleston, okay? Not just Charlotte, but look at that as well, because there's something with that. But far as Charlotte goes, I feel like it could be an okay move for you, but we would have to actually look at the part of the Queen City and where you would be going. Because don't just go anywhere for the sake of the move. It's also something about stop punishing yourself. Allow yourself to stand in your greatness, Annie. You're not always the one that needs to be the bigger person. They said don't go back on your word, Annie. Whatever you choose to do is what you choose to do. And people need to understand that. Keisha Lee, what's your question, Keisha Lee? Will your herbal business succeed? Okay. And it will do good. But you have to push this. You can't just like allow your friends and your family, you know what I'm saying, to just try it and you not push it, because there's something more to this. You need to add something to this to where it all helps you to use the restroom. It needs to also focus on weight loss as well, and healing of the body from the inside. Gratitude, Latoya, and I want to say to you, gratitude for your video. You have a nice voice. Hold on, Keisha Lee. Let me listen. Like you have to actually push this, Keisha Lee, and actually tell people you need a website, you need a brand endorser, not just your friend. You need somebody that can validate and verify that they've drank this and it's changed their body, their life, or they've lost some weight behind this. Your tea is gonna need a focus or a purpose, okay? So they'll understand that it's not just tea. And it's supposed to be something about naming it after something or after someone. Like you need to look at that, like the name or the logo, the branding, and also how you're going to send it. Because they keep saying presentation is everything. You also need to know more about like it's so weird that they're saying it like this because this is your tea. So it's something about knowing about the herbs or something, okay? Priscilla and Sharon Rogers. Priscilla and Sharon Rogers. So Keisha Lee, just make sure that it has, a purpose and a focus on what they should be doing, okay? Gratitude. So Priscilla and Sharon Rogers. You say, I want to name it after one of my mother's Earth's many names. Period. Understood. Gratitude. That's probably exactly what that is. I love that for you. Love that for you. Yeah, really look at that name and really look at the brand and stuff. You say, I'm Sharon. Will I have a successful pregnancy to share? Do you have twins already, or were you pregnant back to back? Also, like, are you newly pregnant or just found out you're pregnant? Like, it's something about the pregnancies of back to back. Oh, there was a donation. Gratitude, Priscilla. Something about the pregnancies back to back. Help me to understand that. Sharon. I'm about to eat some more of this cake. You were pregnant back to back and lost them. Okay. Are you pregnant now? Are you in the process of getting pregnant? Because I feel like, you know how they count the conception before you even get pregnant? I feel like we're either in there or we're in the very, very early stages of pregnancy. You're trying now. Okay. Conception is right around the corner. Now, let's look at it. Let me be honest. Okay, here we go. You're going to conceive. I feel like it's going to be a girl. You're not going to carry the full term, but you'll have a pregnancy where you'll deliver a living baby who will survive. But I want you to take your time inside of the pregnancy. I want you to get plenty of rest because you're about to get pregnant. I want you to get plenty of rest. You may need to put yourself on bed rest for like the first 2-3 months, because that's going to be the very, very pivotal moment. They want you to talk to your body, talk to your womb, talk to the baby continuously throughout this pregnancy, even before the pregnancy. Right now, we're in the conception period. You might be pregnant right now and just don't know it because it's so early. You're going to need to put yourself on bed rest because I feel like you deliver in your 7th month somewhere in there, but the baby will survive. She will survive. I keep seeing you do counting the 10 fingers, 10 toes, where you cannot believe that it actually took place and it actually happened. There's a grandmother that's in spirit that says that she has your back and that she is with the baby and the baby will come, the baby will be fine. You lost both babies at 7 months. This baby will not perish. This baby will live after the 7th month. You will give birth, but you need to put yourself on bed rest. And I feel like that's why I keep seeing you cry, counting the fingers and the toes, because she will be okay. She will actually almost look like the same baby over and over again that you've already had. And there's something about a head full of hair. Like the hair looks like it comes all the way down the forehead, like that. And it's something about the name, like you were afraid to pick out the name because of something that happened. Go ahead and name her. Give her a name. So when you give her a name, you'll call her into existence. Talk to your body. talk to your womb, and put yourself on bed rest. Patricia Cole, and Rachel. Rachel and Patricia Cole, please. What's your question? That belt stank. I mean, it did. You said the last two were boys and you had a lot of hair. They had a lot of hair. Yeah, gratitude. She will look like them. This is a female. Congratulations to you. We are at Patricia Cole. Patricia Cole and Rachel. Mods, if you could help me as well, in case I miss it. I don't want to miss it. Patricia Cole and Rachel, please. After Rachel is Kasiva. Come on, y'all. Where you at, my loves? Okay, you say Rachel is you. Okay. What am I doing that I should? What am I not doing that I should be doing? First thing they tell me is spiritual work. You're not manifesting enough. You're not going deep enough. You're not doing your spiritual work that you should be doing. No, we're not accepting anymore. We're not accepting anymore unless it's a donation. Okay, Trisha Cole, I see you. Okay. Like you need to be doing some sort of readings or something, Rachel Rabael. You need to be doing some sort of readings and things like that. I got you, Trish. Okay, segment, gotcha. You need to be doing some sort of spiritual work. They keep showing me crystals. They keep showing me crystallized jewelry where you can wrap the crystals in that one kind of material. Like you need to be doing all of these different things where you are pushing for your spiritual growth, because they keep showing me like tarot cards and doing crystal work, and like you need to be doing that. You need some sort of metaphysical store as well where you're selling like crystals, sage, black salt. You need to do that. That's kind of where you need to be. And then Trisha, you say about the move, will this be good for you and for your relationship? As far as the relationship goes, I feel like y'all need some kind of communication, or you need to communicate a little bit better. But the move, it feels like the move may be on a slow end. Like we're gonna say like, oh shit, we probably shouldn't have did this, but it feels like that's not for very long. I got you down, Muslim 7. Like it don't feel like the slowness of the move, Trisha, it's going to be very long, but I do feel like we're going to think like shit, we shouldn't have did this, but it's going to work out for your benefit, but it's going to be like a slow move because we have to wait for certain things to develop. Okay. But whatever the time is that you thought you were going to move, I feel like it's pushed out. It's something about being pushed out, Trisha. and maybe you'll find your purpose inside of that. But everything is going to have some sort of slowness or some sort of delay to it. Don't stress yourself out or get over worried because things don't look like the way you thought it was going to look, Trish. But it's going to be okay. We just need you to understand there's going to be a slowness. Don't get outside of yourself because you're going to be tested to see how you because something you told the spirit, something you said about being ready, or you're going to do this or that. And so they're going to test you to see if you're going to get bent out of shape. Don't worry about it. You're going to be okay. It's just going to look slow, like shit ain't working out, but it is. And then segment, what's your question segment, Kasiva? And then Carmen is after segment. Carmen. No, I'm not taking any more donations at this time, unless you're just donating to donate. You can donate if you like, but you're not for a reading. Okay, segment. What's the question? And Carmen, what's your question as well? Gratitude, cheesy. It just takes a lot when I have to wait to see. So I really don't have a question. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Then let me say this. I want you to pay attention to your, I don't know if that's your right knee and foot, but there's something about your foot and your leg or something that I want you to pay attention to, segment goddess, okay? And like not rushing to get back into I don't know if that's like the job or not rushing, but it's something about not rushing back into something, okay, segment? But pay attention to your leg and your foot. Gratitude. Carmen, what's your question, Carmen? It already feels that way. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. Carmen and Empress. Carmen and Empress, what's your question? I have, if you sent your donation, I have you. Nobody else can send anything though, because if you did, it's strictly a donation because I've already announced that part. Gratitude for those who sent over the other donations. Okay, so Carmen, I'm gonna have to pass you up because I'm not seeing it. I don't want to keep waiting. Where's Empress? Empress, what's your question? And then Quay Bay, what's your question? So I'm waiting on Carmen, Empress, and Quay Bay. What's your questions? You say, I'm here, governess. Who are you? Which one are you, though? When y'all saying y'all stuff, y'all got to put your name in there. Okay, Empress B, you said, what career path Spirit wants me to give focus to at this time? And then, okay. All right, so let me answer you first, Empress. You just have too many different ideas in your head going on at one time, Empress. And you need to kind of slow them down because it's not necessarily what the spirit wants you to do. It's what you need to be doing and what you want to do. Because you have so many different ideas in your mind already. It's like, well, which one are you going to pick? Because you have to pick it. Like it's almost like stop setting up something and then not following through with it. because there's something about a non-finishing, okay? So I don't want you to set up things and then not finish them. It's about you going in and actually doing the work and actually making it happen for self. So it's about you needing to know, vibrate higher. I saw your text. We'll talk a little later. My condolences to you. Make sure you text me again, though, vibrate higher, okay? Empress. It's a lot of confusion there because you just won't pick something. You won't do what it is that you're wanting to do. Like, it's like so many different things. Like, I think I could sell shirts. I think I could braid hair. I think I could do this. I think I could do that. Like, you can do it, but you have to pick something. You know what I'm saying? To send a regular donation, it's scrolling through the bottom of the screen. And put in there that it's a donation. Now, Quebe, your question was about your nail business. You said, how are my finances? Is my nail business going to thrive? Should I continue to give it up, or how do I repair my bond? Pick a question. Pick a question, Quebe. Pick a question. Energies, God, who are you? What is your name in the Cash App? Nail business. Okay. You need your own. You need your own. And whatever that means for you, like, I almost feel like you need to set up something in your own home, because it doesn't feel like you have your own shop. It feels like something is out of the house. So we need to do that, even if it's only out of the house. And they're talking about perfecting the craft. So as much as you can perfect the craft, you need to do that. And then the question connected to that about you moving out of the house, then what you have to do is you need to look at it to see, because I almost feel like you need to stay there a little while longer, like 6 months to 8 months. You need to kind of stay in that place where you is. Like, you need to get this nail business set up and actually go with that first. Okay. Got your question, Carmen. I see it. Yeah. Yeah, you got to do that first, Quebe, okay? Now, Carmen, you say, will he get a good paying job soon so you can go on maternity leave? This is the thing. He has to stop leaving jobs. He needs to stick with a job or find the job that he really wants to do so he can stay there. And they tell me to tell him no more excuses as to why things are the way that they are. Well, they say no more excuses for you as well. I'm answering you right now, Carmen. Are you listening to me? Are you listening to me? Like, we have to let go of the excuses so we can keep the job, get the job, and keep the job, without giving any more life to anything that's not serving us. Okay, Carmen, you said, oh my God. Okay, so we're not giving any more excuses to it. He said, look, I'm looking. Because I don't feel like it's not that he can't get a good paying job. It's something about getting it and keeping it. So when he gets it, he must keep it. And you have to put your foot down as well, about what you can do and what you won't do. Are you hearing me, Carmen? Because I'm answering your question. I see you're commenting, but I'm talking to you in the moment right now. I'm answering your question, Carmen. No what, Carmen? Y'all got to pay attention. You're going to have to play this back to get your question answered, because I've already answered it. Yeah, make sure that you're on the live. Okay, I've already answered your question. Marissa J and Chink Chink. Marissa J and Chink Chink. Gratitude, Carmen. Marissa J, what's your question? And Chink Chink, what's your question? Gratitude, Maya. Marissa J and Chink Chink. And then after that is Quita Chanel. Des J after that, and we'll move forward. Right now, I'm waiting on Marissa J's question and Chink Chink's question. Someone just walked in the door. Okay, let's see. Quita, Shanae, what's your question, please? Because I'm not getting a response from Marissa J and Chink Chink. So what's your question, Quita? Girl, gratitude. It's too hot. Oh, the salad. Gratitude. Back is hurting. When I'm feeling better, and I'm feeling all right, you know what I mean? But I know I need rest. Oh, this is about to be so good. I'm so hungry. Waiting on the questions, say. I've been having oh my gratitude. Yeah, I feel better. Look. Oh, that's so nice. Gratitude, Maya. Is I've been having a fast heartbeat lately. Is there something I need to look at, or whose tribe I belong to? We'll go with that one, the first one. So the fast heartbeat. You smoke? You smoke? Because either you smoke or you're around people that are smoking. because there's something about that. Please let me understand that, Quita. You say no. Who are you around that's smoking? Becoming in tune. You say, I'm Marissa J. You are behind. Please give me your question. Okay, I see your question about your significant other being released. Okay. I'm not just pulling questions from the chat, y'all. These are for people who sent in their stuff already. Okay. Upstairs apartments. Okay. It's something about that because I don't feel like it's necessarily in your physical body, but it's something about the smoke. And it may also be something about mold or something like that. I need to acknowledge that as well. Maybe, Betty Boo. You're also not drinking enough water. Not at all. Not at all. Y'all got to make your stuff current because I'm already talking to two of you. Marissa, I already got your question. I said, okay, hold on. I'm talking to Quita right now. And then I'm coming back to you, Marissa. I got your question. I want you to look at the mold and see if there's mold in your place somewhere. There's something about the smoke because that's the first thing that they said was the smoke. You also need to drink more water and you need to get moving your heart. Okay. I know, Marissa. I know you need to make your thing current because you're actually behind. You're late and you're still not listening. Let me know that you hear me speaking to you, Marissa, because I'm talking to you. I've seen your question. I keep saying I have your question. But I'm answering somebody else's question at this moment. Just give me a second. Oh, God. I want you to get up and get moving, Quita. Like you need to start walking and things like. Am I back live? This is nerve-wracking to me. Can y'all see me? Am I back live? Oh my God. Marissa, I know. I got it. I have the question, Marissa. Oh my God. Marissa, are you on live? Because you need to be live so you can know that I'm talking to you. Because I'm getting ready to answer your question right now, and I'm not going to keep repeating that. I have your question. Now I need to know that you're live so you can hear the answer. I see. Okay, gratitude. Are you live so you can hear me now? Make sure you're current. Your question is about your significant other being released from prison. Okay. I do not feel like the release is this year. I feel like there's still 2 years that's owed on this. It's like 2 years and like 4 or 5 months on this. I understand. I need you to hear me now, though. Are you hearing me now, though? Because I'm telling you that it's still like 2 years and 4 or 5 months before the release date. Marissa, you're wasting my time. You're wasting my time, Marissa. Make sure that you are live in this moment, Marissa. Because I'm answering the question. There is still 2 years and like 4 or 5 months left to be paid to this jail term. Girl. But you're not responding because I'm answering your question. You still talking about the question. I got it. I'm answering it. Girl, you're going to kick yourself in the ass when you watch this back. Like, at this point, I am really irritated. I'm answering you. Do you understand? I know you here. I'm answering you. Do you understand me? I need to know that you understand what I'm saying to you. You're still talking about that. I don't care. I'm answering the question, Mama. Are you watching the chat? Is Chink Chink on here? Is Chink Chink on here? And Des J? DESSJ? Chink Chink and Des J? Come on now. Okay, you heard me. Okay. Des J, Shamika, Kim Notary, Stacy Adams, Janetta, Lori H, Sherry, Blood Moon, Red Crown, Adriana, and Ivory Thornton. Where is Chink Chink? I'm going to go ahead and skip. Des J. Des J, Shamika, and Kim Notary. Kim Notary, what's your question? Let you know whether I will be getting a new job soon. Yours is a donation, Shamika. Gratitude. Okay. Will you be getting a new job soon? Okay. I don't have a recrown. That means you have sent in a donation because I've been cut this off. So if you sent in money, you have sent in a donation. I've been cut that off. Nobody's to say nothing. So let's answer the question about will you get a new job soon? The job that you're going to get, I feel like, is it feels kind of like far, meaning like your commute may be further than what you like you may have to drive 45 minutes to the job or something like that. But it's also something you should be doing for yourself as well. Whatever the business is that you were doing or that you already do, you need to add something to it. But I feel like what you're going to be doing, it seems like it's mobile or something, like you're going to be moving around or your commute is going to be long. Because it feels like you're going to have to drive 30 minutes, 40 minutes out or something for what you're going to be doing. And I don't know if you've already moved or if you're looking at a move, but there's something about that as well. The notary business. You probably should add on to it. You're not making any money because maybe you need to add on as a signing agent and start to look at it that way. Get you and as signing agent. Are you a signing agent yet? Because not, you should be. They may help you with building up the fund. You said no thoughts on moving yet because I don't make enough money. You're a signing agent. Okay. You need to look at that and how you can expand in that. You need to take on some jobs and look at how you can do like some sort of underwriting or for like closings and things like that. That's what you need to look at right there. Like using a signing agent for like the documents and closings, but it feels like you're going to have to drive a little ways out. Stacy Adams. And then Janetta, I had your question. I saw your question in your tagline, so let me listen. Stacy Adams, what's your question? I feel like it's good news, Janetta, but at the same time, are you in a lasting relationship? Okay, I'll get to you in a second. Janetta, I feel like at the same time, I feels like it may not be exactly what you thought it was going to be, or to some degree, but I think you'll like it. But there, you may have to find a new love inside of it. I almost feel like there's two separate interviews. Did you put in for two different jobs, or like what is that? Because there's something about, I'm gonna eat some more of this food, job. Two separate interviews, or two separate jobs, or two separate resumes. Because one feels like something that you maybe do for yourself. Now, Stacy, is there some sort of separation right now? Or are y'all like, do y'all stay apart or something, Stacy? I need to understand that part. Is this new, Stacy? And one you didn't take because you had to move. Okay. That one might have been better, but he lives at a distance. Hold on. Okay. And yes, it's new. Okay. Now I think you're gonna get the job, but I just feel like what you wanted. But you now, Stacy, the spirit says it's always good to keep your eyes open. Communication is going to be the key. Don't allow yourself, Stacy, to get over indulged or in your mind. Because, Stacy, I feel like you can get a little crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get clingy. The clingy is going to drive a wedge in there. Have fun with this, Stacy. Don't worry about if it's long lasting. Just have fun with this. Don't move too fast on this either. Ooh, because you can move fast. Don't move too fast with this, Stacy. They say trust yourself on this, laugh and have fun with this, but don't take it too seriously, okay? Lori H., what's your question? And Sherry, what's your question? Gratitude, luminous eyes. Gratitude, everybody. Why does it keep cutting off? Maybe my energy went up too high or something. You may be the only Sherry that sent money, because I only got Sherry one time in the thing. So if you sent in your money and you Sherry, then it gotta be you. Okay. It's my cousin around me on the other side. So that question can be answered, but you sure that that's what the question you want? Because okay, Yehuda. You would have said answer the question. Lori, you have a lot of people on the other side that are around you. You need to give me the name though. Give me the name. Purpose and financials. One question, honey. One question. Okay, Shalonda. Is she the one that was moving back from somewhere, or did you move back to somewhere? What's your connection with the South, like Arkansas, and was somebody in a car accident? Because that's what I need to ask. See, that's why I didn't want to do this kind of question, because I have to go too deep into other shit to get the answer to that. Because yes, they're around you. I could just give you a general answer, but I need to give you something more so you will know that I'm not just giving you bullshit. What's the connection to down south and going somewhere, or moving back somewhere? Gratitude, y'all. Slow the chat so I can see her answer for me. We're from Florida. Okay. Got your question. She was on a plane on her way home when she died. Got it. Okay. So, yes, ma'am. She's around you. Not all the time, but she is around you a lot. And that's only because I feel like she does other things or with other people. There's also a grandmother or something that's in spirit. That could be great grandmother or grandmother. I need to acknowledge that. And then there's also something about a T name, like Terrence, that I need to acknowledge as well. And a D name, I don't know if that's like Dolph or what that is, but I also keep hearing that. So I need to just say that for you, okay? So to answer your question, yes. Yes, she's around you. And then you said finances, Sherry. Now you call yourself Punky London, but somebody keeps saying Punky Brewster. Okay. Well, considering like, okay, so this is what I need to say to you, Sherry, about the finances. Make sure that you're crossing all of your I's and dotting your T's, and make sure you're doing everything correctly by the book when it comes to the finances. I don't know if you're doing some sort of loan, PPP, or if you are doing something with the income taxes or the W-2s. Make sure that everything is in line, though, as far as your finances go. Like you're going to be adding something to something, like whatever you do now, you're going to be adding something to it, whether you're picking up a second job or you're going to be picking up a job connected to what you already do. But yes, there's going to be a small increase, not a huge increase. There's going to be a small increase in your finances, but they keep telling me you need to keep your eye on that because there's something going on there and we don't want something to be wrong and you not pay attention and then it comes back to bite you in your ass later. Okay. Blood Moon, what's your question? Red Crown, what's your question? Outside of my lives, Mike, could you put that in the chat? How to schedule, please? Gratitude, Punky. Blood Moon, what's your question? Mina, I'm about to get you out of my chat. I've had enough. You already know that I'm, because you've been here since let me bring my energy back down, because really, I've had enough of that. I have. I've had enough of that. You've been here since the beginning. You know that I'm only doing that for the donations, and that the donations have already cut. I don't know why you have sent in 30 questions. I'm seeing them back to back. I see Blood Moon's question, Red Crown. Gratitude, Goddess Kodak. I'm looking for Blood Moon's question and Red Crown's question. Okay, you said I'm valuable to you, Huda, in this council. If so, how do I build up on this to go deeper? I feel like I've gotten to a certain point and now I'm stuck. Your question calls for a lot of understanding, so I'm going to give it to you, Muslim 7. Your question says, am I valuable to Yehuda's counsel? You're asking the wrong question. You're putting more into your ego than necessary. You need to focus on what you have to do for self and for your spiritual development and your growth. To add to his counsel is laughable. I have to say that, because your ego is inflated, and that's a real thing. I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. That question comes with a loaded ego. And so you have to go into self spiritually to get what you need spiritually, because to add to him, like, he's here to help us. So you need to be helping you spiritually grow. That's why you are stuck. That is the answer. And he says you must sit with that answer for a minute. You must honor the crown. The crown is the soul. The soul is Adina. So you must honor your soul. You know what I'm saying? You must honor the soul and the spirit in order to get to the next part of your journey, Muslim 7. So you will be able to understand thyself in order for them to even help you inside of your own counsel. Okay. Red Crown, what's your question? Adriana, what's your question? Ivory Thornton, what's your question? Red Crown, Adriana. Okay, he said, Adriana was a good message for me about my career and ways to make more money. Okay. That's okay, because the answer still stands there, Muslim 7. There's something that you have to sit with that. Okay, so your career and to make more money. They want you to define what your career would be. But to make more money, you need to look at anything with the hair and artistry business, far as bundles, lashes, different things like that. You have to look at those things first. Also, any pastries or cakes and things like that. Um, Also, edibles. They want you to look at edibles too, as far as like using cannabis inside of your pastries or your food. Those things like that will be a good way for you to manifest extra money very quickly. You will see the come up very quickly on that. Adriana, there's something about paying attention to your feet as well. So I don't know what's going on with that, but they say pay attention to your. That's not for her. Who is that for? Who's talking about? You did good with bundles and lashes. Yeah. Look at that too. Look at both of those options. Now, Mina Love, because you have asked so many questions, Spirit says the one thing they will give you is you need to pay attention to your feet. That message was for you about the feet. To your feet. There's something about a developing of diabetes or something, and that you need to look at that, please. Gratitude. Red Crown. Red Crown, what's your question? Still waiting on that. Going to move forward. And Ivory Thornton, I didn't know if you just sent in a donation or if you actually have a question, Ivory. I never heard from Des J or Chink Chink. So Maya, take note of that we called them several times. So when they send a message like, oh, I sent my money, but I never got, yes, you did, because you didn't respond. Now was to Chink Chink and Des J. We never got a response. And we're still waiting on a response from Red Crown and Ivory Thornton. No, ma'am, Black Beauty. That message was for Mina Love about the feet. You say your business, Ivory Thornton. Okay, your business. And say, what? My question is, what should I do with my life? Get your life and give me a better question. We're no longer taking donations for questions, but you may send a donation though, but it's no more for the questions. That stopped. Okay, so Danielle, you say my business. I feel like you're still developing the business. Like there's something about you still having to develop the business or getting the business developed. In order for the business to do anything, you're going to have to actually sit with that and find something that's passionate for you so you can get your business together, because you too jump in and out of ideas, Danielle. And they say it's about you actually developing the business and getting it down to the science so you can know exactly what business you're looking at, so they can help you, because you can't just like, y'all help me with this business, Mother Adina, but they don't know what part you need them to help you with. Or hair bundles. Yes, I do. Then you got to put it together because you're jumping too many things. You're doing way too many things. And I'm going to tell you something too. This has a lot about you having to help or keep helping other people where you're not focused on self. Clayton Terry! Where the fuck have you been? Okay, Chink Chink, I see your question. Wait, pause. Clayton Terry. Do you know? Do you know how I've looked for you on Instagram? Because they always shut my pages down, and I've looked for you. For those of you who do not know who Clayton Terry is, this is Hakeem for me. My theme song, Joro, 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 for me, for me, for me. This is him. This is Clayton Terry. He is the owner, writer of this song. Um, you can find him on iTunes. This is Hakeem for me. This is the person whose theme song is on my theme song. This is this person. Yes, this is him. I've been looking for you on Instagram everywhere, and I cannot find you. Listen, people are constantly asking about it. They love this song. It is a whole movement. You have no idea how much they love it. Watch this chat. I mean, really. It's for me. Yes, I've been looking for you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, is I am underscore Clayton underscore Hakeem. Okay, let me write that down. I am study underscore Hakeem. Hey, I do too. I love it. Okay, so Ivory, that is your answer. Okay, you must put your all self first before you do anything else. And Mother Dina says you always asking for her help and she doesn't mind helping you, but you got to focus. She says you're not focused the way she needs. Okay. And then Chink, you said your spiritual gifts was your question, Chink. Gratitude, Ivory. Okay, Chink. Chink, you're prophetic and you also have energy in your hands. I feel like you come from the water or the water people or the water tribe. You need to connect more with nature inside of the water to see exactly like you need to get to some water, Chink, because you're prophetic and you may also be a, but you have power inside of your hands, meaning you have healing energy. I feel like you've also ran from it. You've ran from it for a very long time to where you're just now starting to actually allow yourself. When you run you some bath water and put your feet in there and talk to the spirits or take a spirit bath. Talk to the spirits while you're in there because there's something with the water. Okay. Gratitude. Gratitude. I have made it through this motherfucking list. Now, I'm going to see something really quick. So it's RJ. It's RJ. They said for you, going back and redefining your life goals is going to be good for you. Who I'm doing now, nobody has donated for this. I'm just going to go through and say a few people. So RJ, redefining your life and your lows is going to be good for you. There is a grandmother for Lachelle Campbell that is reaching out to you. Hey, Yali, make sure you reach back out to me. We can get that podcast scheduled. I'm going to do a podcast with her. She has something planned, and I said I would. It's the energy for some reason. Still nothing? Hold on, let me see. Let me refresh it. Am I on there? Can y'all see me? There I'm is. There I'm is. Oh, now you want to come back over.
Oh, now you want to come back over.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. They play all day. I'm gonna just do that. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I really don't. But I sure appreciate. Get off of here. I sure appreciate you. Hold on. This thing drove me crazy. See? There we go. I show appreciation to everybody that came on, donated, and supported me for everything. And I feel better. I just gonna lay down because I feel very drained. I am tired, and um yeah, it's time for me to lay down. I'm drained and I just need to relax. My body's exhausted. I guess that's Yehuda's way of saying that's enough. So enough is enough. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just lay my funky ass down. And I'm probably am funky because I'm not showered today. So yep. I mean, I love y'all from a genuine place. We're gonna go on and be out. Peace.